Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Aviad. Actually didn't know what I'm signing up for, so didn't prepare anything. And I think it's the largest audience since my bar mitzvah, so sorry for that. So a bit about Bessemer. Bessemer is a US-based VC. We are a two-people office here in Israel covering the Israeli market. Bessemer actually has a very interesting history. It started in 1911 after a very, very large exit in the steel industry. Started as I always say it's like the Israeli BRM. It started as a family office, small kind of desk working on new ventures, investing in new ventures, then spin out to become a VC. Was the first VC to sit in Sandy Road. Since then we left when everybody became too crowded. First investment in Israel was in '92, DSPG, so it's been active in Israel for a long time. Opened an office in 2007, and since then we've been pretty active. I think Adam mentioned, Target is doing 2 to 3 investments. I think it's roughly about the same kind of volume, doing 2.5 a year. As a pitch, maybe I'll focus on what's different about Bessemer. So I think the first thing is the size. We're a very, very large fund. The last fund we raised was 1.6 billion. Obviously, it's nice to have a lot of money. It's also very, very hard to deploy everything, so it doesn't come easily. The other thing is, and I think that's different about Bessemer is the way we work. I think the challenge about having a global VC is how you make decisions. And some VCs become very, very centralized, and then obviously being in Israel is a kind of a disadvantage. Bessemer actually has a very, very different model in which we are more decentralized. There's more freedom to the local team choosing the strategy and making the decisions. Obviously, the rest of the firm needs to make sure that we're not making too many mistakes. So that's the thing, a big difference that allows us to be, despite the size, to be pretty agile, pretty quick. And I think, referring again to Eden's, I think that it doesn't create too much of a friction in how we work with companies. If we say, we are the partners that they work with, and they don't need to get any kind of approval or decision in the US. Check size is pretty big range, anywhere between a couple of millions to probably tens of millions. Not easy to do it in Israel, but that's roughly the range. Areas of investment, I think that it changes pretty much every year. When I joined Bessemer, they told me we're going to focus on the internet. First deal I did was telecom, and we're not going to do a lot of semiconductors. Then we did semiconductor. So I think that's also tells about our kind of being open-minded. We're trying not to, we are heard, but then we're trying to be a bit different in the way we think and have some independent thinking, so not to miss interesting opportunities when you see them. We today have a pretty, sizable portfolio. On the internet side, we have companies like Wix and MyHeritage and Fiverr and Billguard. We call it on the technology bucket. We have a couple of semiconductor companies. We have a couple of cloud infrastructures, including Ravelo and Stratoscale and Cloudius. We have a couple of enterprise software, so it's nice size, nice diversity, and I think that's about it. Thank you very much.